She almost had a near-death experience just to prove that people aren't watching you in the gym. At least she's dedicated to the science.
New trend. Ask men if they would rather be stuck with a bear or Diddy. And it looks like they now understand the question. They're getting dumber. They're getting dumber. You can tell that there's absolutely nothing behind these eyes. The entire precipice of the original question was, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a random man or a random bear? People were using this question to try to make some rhetorical statement about how men are violent, men are scary. But if it's a random man, you're most likely to encounter a docile, non-aggressive, non-violent man more than you're likely to encounter a Jeffrey Dahmer or a Ted Bundy. That's if we're using violent crime statistics, or if you consider the fact that you walk past men every single day. In the original question, we don't know who the man is. You're telling us who the man is in this question. But even if we knew for sure that the man was violent, even if we knew for sure that the man was Diddy, guess who I'm still gonna pick? I'm picking Diddy! Because either I'm gonna have to be extremely cautious with this man that I know is capable of dangerous things but can still help me in this survival scenario, or I'm gonna have to take him on, which I have a way better chance of doing against a man and not a bear. If the entire point of the rhetorical statement is that you don't know what men are capable of and you'd rather bet on yourself rather than some other person, then you would have to apply that to women as well, because women are also unpredictable, which would literally defeat the point that you were trying to make before. I can't do this anymore, dog. I'm retiring. I'm retired.
We only 2 weeks into this damn thing and I'm ready to give up!
It's your chest. I'm not even trying to be mean or anything. I won't even know from watching this video, but you post about it constantly. Literally every single post is about your chest. I mean, come on. Who the f has asked you how will you breastfeed?
My girlfriend cheated on me last night on St. Patrick's Day. And I just want to explain to all the girls why guys act the way they do, because I actually didn't understand it that much before. Because I was never really the type of guy to ask, like, who are you with? What are you doing? What guys are you with? But, yeah, the reason they ask that is because shit like this happens when you don't even expect it. Like, we were together for 6 months, and I would never expect her to do something like that. But she did. And it's like, because I trusted her, because I was like, she wouldn't do that, right? And it's like, that's just why guys do that. And girls always call guys insecure and shit for that, but that's not why. It's because shit like this happens and you don't, but it happens when you're not asking all the time, when you're like how I was. But now every time I date someone, I'm going to be the other way.
He just learned a valuable lesson. The moment he let her shame him into doing anything she wanted, that's when he lost. The man's job is to protect not only the woman, but also the relationship. The first step of protection is prevention. If you don't have the authority to prevent things from happening, you don't have the authority to protect. Set boundaries, and if she doesn't care enough about your relationship to respect those boundaries,
Let the bitch walk. I don't care.
the moment you let a woman shame you out of having boundaries, they see you as a weak leader. I'm just the messenger. Some guys try to act like they're the nice guy or they're empathetic, but really they're just weak and they're afraid the woman will leave them if they have any boundaries. And if you let people walk all over you because you're the nice guy, they will.
So there is a new trend on TikTok, and it is where people are sharing photos of themselves with a chubby filter. This is where we're at in 2025. I am so sick of having this conversation again and again. Why is it do you people fear fatness so damn much? Okay? Why is my body, my weight, my size up for conversation all the time? Why is it your greatest nightmare to look like me? Why is fatness deemed to be the worst thing anyone could ever possibly be? I'm getting so sick of this and the blatant anti-fatness in today's society. It is, it's so hurtful.
Find you a treadmill and get your big ass up there, nigga.
Sorry, fatty boom baddie. Nobody wants to be a fatty boom baddie, not even you. So you just living in a state of denial doesn't help your situation. Get to the gym. And just because people don't want to be a fatty boom baddie doesn't mean they hate fat people. I don't hate people with cancer, but I definitely don't want to have cancer. This is like saying you hate bald people because you look funny when you put on the bald filter. It probably sucks to be bald, but bald people don't look for an opportunity to be a victim in every instant. And I feel more empathy for bald people because that's usually something you can't control. And for people that are saying you can't control your weight, I've never seen a picture of a fat person during the Holocaust. That's real body positivity. But she would rather complain on TikTok than be disciplined for 6 months.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Where is he here, bro? Alright, bro. Hey, bro, I love you. I'm not going, bro. You on your own, gang. Yeah? Yeah, you on your... Bro, she not... Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, gang. I'll see you tomorrow, gang.
You can come home if you want, but I'm not fucking you. You wanna come?
So put yourself in this position. Your homeboy is drunk and he's going home with 2 females we do not know that we just met. Would you A, go with them to make sure he's good, or B, stay behind and just let him deal with that shit? Guess what my dumb ass decided to do?
Fuck it. I'm not
fucking you though.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where she got. I was trying to crush. Let's be so for right now. I'm not crushing that, bro. I didn't plan to.
Okay.
I'm not fucking you. I am
Hey,
not
Rick,
fucking you.
okay, that's fine. Scoot your ass over, bud.
I can't find no silver lining. I don't need to just, but when you read enough is enough.
My bills stay paid, and you can't afford me. I don't give a fuck what you think.
That can't be true. Beacons. Here, as usual, OnlyFans. $12.99 a month. Nope, I can afford you. I'm not gonna, but I can afford you.
You'd be surprised of how many women take advice from other women on social media who are literal sex workers. They take on advice from literal sex workers and then act surprised when they get used by men, or they never seem to be able to retain a relationship. OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected.
Do women ever just look at men and be like, I'd hit that?
Literally, all the time.
Here, just check my balls.
Should a man pay his baby mama's rent and way of living because she has his child? Well, that's what Antonio Brown is facing backlash from both men and women on social media about. Don't scroll, let me explain. Basically, his baby mother texted him asking him to pay her rent this month, saying that she can't. He basically told her to go play on the street, and she stated that Ace lives under my roof, you have an obligation to help, even though she gets child support. That led AB to state that she only brings up his kid when she needs bread out of him. Well, you have some men and women stating that a real man is going to pay whatever his baby mother needs. It doesn't matter if she gets child support. If she needs help with her rent, he sends the money. If she needs help with her bills, he sends the money. While others are saying that if she's already getting a large lump sum in child support, someone said it's ranging upwards towards the tens, you feel me, the 10K, she shouldn't be asking for bread for her light bill, because that means she has not been managing the money correctly. And if she's that down bad, she needs to give the kid to his father. All I have to say to this is, if you see me with a kid in 2 years, just know it's a surrogate. I promise you, this type of stuff makes me realize I cannot. No, I cannot. I'd rather pay the 60 to 70K for a surrogate.
No real man listens to a woman when they try to tell you what a real man is. Usually when they say what a real man is, what a real man does, calling you insecure or calling you controlling, they're trying to get away with something. She doesn't even have the reason or the level of responsibility to pay her bills when she's getting $10,000 per month. When that kid turns 18, she's gonna be cooked for the rest of her life. And even if she's 50 years old by the time the kid turns 18, 50 to 80 is a long time to go broke, trust me.
I need to know why all you men are acting like little princesses. Like, I actually want to know. You start talking to a guy and he's like, no, you need to chase me. No, you need to compliment me. No, I will give nothing back to you. I need me a strong, independent woman who works hella hard, but I'm not going to be doing all that. Excuse me?
Exhibit A. Her name has an XO in it. You guessed it, sex worker. And I see this so much that on this channel, I'm gonna make it an ongoing thing to show you what I'm talking about. Women are taking advice from literal prostitutes.
I know this might sound crazy, right? Random video. But do you know how stupid the average person is? Like, y'all, average people, that's who you have to compete with on a regular basis. Regular, degular, 6th grade reading level average people. Let me tell you guys a secret if you want some money. Start a service-based business and then go at learning about marketing like a maniac and you win. Learn how to run ads, local ads. Specifically if you live in a larger city, but even if you don't, there is an abundance of work that needs to be done non-stop. There's never enough people to do the work. Never. Do you, like a mobile detailing company, do you know how many people want an appointment today for a mobile detailer? They just can't find one in their area. All the ones in their areas are booked up. That could be you. Do you know how many people need plumbers today and they can't get, their fucking basement is flooding. They can't get nobody because plumbers be busy. Close I can get you is in 3 days. Try to stop the water from flowing yourself. That could be you. There's a shortage of everyone. You know how to do HVAC work? Oh my God. Are you in good shape? Bitch, if you don't go get a personal training certification, pay somebody on Fiverr to make you a website and start posting fitness content and offer your coaching programs. I don't care if you offer 2-month programs and you feel like they cost so much. Put a firm on your fucking website. Let people pay like that. You'll get the money up front. Run ads to buy used iPhones and AirPods. And then sell them on eBay. They sell as soon as you post them. I bet you didn't know that. I did because I've done that before. Everybody, sometimes, and it's going to sound crazy, it really feels like everybody is so stupid. Like people who complain about money, I'll be like, what?
No, he's absolutely right, because you'll beat 95% of the people if you just show up. And if you can show up prepared, you're gonna beat 99% of the people. I know a guy who wanted to get into photography, so he got a nice camera and started taking pictures. Within 13 months after aggressively looking for opportunities, he was at the BET Award. When I started playing rugby, it only took me 3 months of knowing all the right people before I made it to the USA national team. Of course, I had to be prepared for the opportunity when it presented itself, but 99% of the work is just looking for opportunity. Most people just assume that they're special, so they assume that the opportunity is going to come to them instead of them having to go to it. So I know people who are really skilled, but they've never gone anywhere because they've never looked for opportunity to exploit their skills. I used to have a side hustle where I used to make $1,200 a week selling a certain product, but if y'all want to learn more about that, join the Patreon down below. Regardless though, opportunity plus preparation equals luck, and you can always look for the opportunity, and as long as you're prepared, that's what luck actually is. If you're not prepared for the opportunity, you'll never get lucky, and if you never look for the opportunity, it doesn't matter to be prepared.